Garrett, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. Trap bar deadlift.
Yep.
Going on a how-to today.
Yeah.
All right, let's break it down. Why are we doing a trap bar deadlift versus a regular straight bar deadlift?
Yeah, so with the trap bar deadlift, it puts the weight in the middle of your body. So if you want to step into the trap bar, you can see that the weight is right in the middle of your body, while a straight bar, if you were to grab a straight bar, is going to be out in front. Because the weight's in the middle, you can load it a little bit heavier, and ultimately that's what we're trying to do with the deadlift, is use as much weight, so that's why we use the trap bar.
Okay, cool. So, you know, I've done trap bar deadlift a lot. I have my own internal cues. How do you teach our athletes, like those internal cues, the things, like ways to set up? I know you may have some steps, like teaching the trap bar deadlift. How do you teach them?
Yeah, so there's starting cues, then there is positioning, and then the actual movement itself. So the starting cues is you're going to be setting up in the middle, like we said, right in the middle of the body. Then you're going to be stand tall, you're going to rib cage down, pelvis tucked. Almost every exercise we're going to do is you're going to have that rib cage down, pelvis tucked. That's the starting cues. And then going into positioning, we want to basically, in the exact same position, you're going RDL. So basically an RDL, shifting the hips back, which then provides hamstrings and tension in the hamstring and glutes. Then all you want to do is bend over where you can grab the bar with your full fist. Now, we want to round the back, pulling tight on the bar. Then you're going to take a deep breath through the nose. You should feel tension in the upper scaps. Then, after that deep breath, you're going to drive your knees forward, chest comes up, corkscrewing into the ground, and then ultimately you're going to be coming up. You should be creating so much tension before you even try to come up that the bar almost should already be coming up. That's how much tension we're trying to get through the body. Then, when we're thinking about the actual movement itself, it's really the first half of the lift is going to be quad dominant because the knees are going to be out in front. But the farther we come up, my knees lose the advantage to produce force, or my quads lose the advantage. That's where the hips come in. So it's really knees, 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 and then it's hips to finish the rep, and then that's the movement cueing.
That makes sense to me. So I know that we have some athletes, and don't mind the grown man strength here for my deadlift, but I know we have some athletes that we don't prescribe trap bar deadlifts or deadlifts in general for.
Yeah.
What would be some reasons for selecting the trap bar deadlift as part of a program for an athlete, or maybe some reasons not to select the trap bar deadlift for some athletes?
So with the trap bar deadlift, it's one of our highest skill movements, so there's a lot of prerequisites that an athlete is going to need before they even get to the deadlift.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be deadlifting before for technique, and then ultimately getting to the trap bar deadlift as we're trying to put as much load on the weight bar. So for that, an athlete that's a young athlete that's never lifted before, we're probably not going to be trap bar deadlifting because they probably haven't met those prerequisites. Older guys that have had some issues or injuries along the way, that would be another reason. Or if a guy just doesn't like to deadlift in general because it's every time he does, he flares up his back, that's another reason that we won't deadlift. We can always get the same adaptation from a trap bar deadlift with different exercises. It's just going to be a little bit more exercise, and you might spend a little bit more time in the weight room to counteract not being able to put all those movements into one, like the trap bar deadlift.
Love it. I think that's it. Okay. Cool. That's our how-to.